Welcome back to Zach Collect Stuff. I had a chance to set up at a show in Zeeland, Michigan this weekend. I've really done pretty well at this show in the past, and I was hoping for another kind of successful showing this time. This time wasn't quite as good. It was a lot slower to begin with. Typically when I set up right when the doors open, and so a lot of the vendors will be milling around, and I make a few sales before then. But before the show started, it was kind of slow. There was still good traffic. It didn't seem like there was a whole lot of money changing hands at my table anyways. So not sure if it was the same for all the vendors, but I ended up positive, made my table fees back, and I was able to pick up a couple things through trade, a couple small purchases. And so I'm going to show you what I picked up. All right, so I set up at this show with my buddy John. He typically gets the tables. I pay him for them, for the table that I use. And we love setting up at shows together. It's always good conversation. It's always good catching up with each other. And we just love kind of spending time around cards and people that want to buy cards and sell cards and just talk about the hobby. And so the first thing I picked up was actually from John, and it was this box here, about a maybe 500 count box or 400 count box, and it's full of vintage Star Wars cards. And so pretty pumped to pick this up. Now, when I picked it up, I was picking it up more for these sets because I have not yet started doing these sets. I finished the original 5 series from 1977, and so I have all of those, but now I need to kind of build the ones that come after that. And so this box is full of singles from that, so I'm going to kind of build my starter sets and then build from there and probably sell off the rest of the singles here. Condition wise, these are not great condition. It seems like all of them have some of the early, like the blue series here, are decent, but a lot of them have creases, scratching. A lot of them have like tape marks around the outside of them, and so they are not going to be high grade by any means. But if somebody was trying to, like this one here, this one is all just tape all the way across the surface. If somebody's trying to fill a set from their childhood, this is the way to do it. And so I picked this box up for him for a really good deal, and I'm really excited about that. I love having this vintage stuff in my possession because there's always somebody that needs vintage non-sport stuff. And so like I said, I pulled out a couple of the extra big name ones that I didn't have extras of. I have them in my main series, but I don't have doubles of them. So I pulled those out for my personal collection, and then I'll go through and I'll build my sets and kind of build from there. The next transaction was a trade. A guy that I've seen numerous times at the shows. Typically, he's not set up. Most of the time, he just goes to the shows to buy, and he always looks for non-sport, comic, Marvel, that kind of stuff. And I had a box of Avengers Fleer Ultra from this past year. They're just the commons that I didn't really want. And he wanted all of those because he's trying to build that set. And so we worked out a trade where I traded him that box full of those, and I got this really neat Spider-Man embossed set. And so these ones are ones that I don't have yet. I hadn't seen them. Maybe I've seen singles of them before, but never the whole set together. And so you can see as you catch the glare there, each of the cards is embossed. It's definitely a unique design. So cool that it's a Spider-Man specific set. And it has an insert set at the back. The Iron Man and Titanium Man is pretty cool. It has these Vision encryption cards, which were super neat. Some Vision mini magazines. Pretty neat there. And so that was, I feel like maybe his prices were a little bit on the high end, which is fine because he was the only guy at the show that had any of that type of stuff. But this is the packs that those series came in. Definitely a unique set. I did not have this one yet, so definitely excited to pick that one up and add that to the Spider-Man set collection. All right, so my buddy John and I always exchange Christmas gifts, and he just always has a great assortment of stuff. And so in the team bags that he always sends me with different types of cards and stuff, he picked some of these up, all Spider-Man themed and Thanos. These Marvel Beginnings cards, I didn't get to open up any of these this year, but I might try to search some out because these cards look great. And obviously the video doesn't really do them justice, but it's a nice quality quality card stock. The images look great, so I really like these. And then he found some of these. I'm not sure where he got them, but it's like a game. I think it's a card game, a CCG. And so just an assortment of these, all things Spider-Man. Some of the artwork is great. Some of it's kind of lackluster. But these cards just look fantastic. They have a great like prism design in the background. These ones all seem to be like the base level ones. And then he found a couple of these that just look out of this world. I love the look of these. Cool like wave type refractor in the background there. Just a great design. So thanks, John, for those. Definitely cool to add those to the Spider-Man collection. Some of the cards that I picked up. Picked this up for my son for Christmas. I'm going to put this in his stocking, I think. Just a couple bucks. The Shohei Ohtani. It's the Santa Claus short print from last year. Really cool design. John gave me this one of the best managers in baseball history. Detroit Tigers' Sparky Anderson. This one's numbered out of 46. I bought this from a buddy, my buddy AJ, that I've done a lot of deals with in the past. We set up at shows together. He's just a great guy, but he picked up some of these at the show for a great deal, and he sold me this one. And it's the Toys R Us purple parallel, but Corey Seager rookie. And so I paid him $10 for this, and I feel like that was a steal. So I'm going to take a look at it closer, see if it's worth sending off to grading. If not, it looks totally fine centering-wise, and I'm going to put it in my personal collection, and it's going to stay there. And a great addition to that. Some really cool dollar box finds, or $3, like cheapy ones. Cool die cut Ken Griffey Jr. I'm a sucker for a good die cut. They are so cool looking, especially from Stadium Club. But really cool Ken Griffey Jr. there. A nice early Bryce Harper, 2013 Pinnacle. I do like acetate cards too, so this should be pretty close to his rookie year. Nice 1968. Is it 68 or 69 Decal Edge? Rod Crew got that for $1. Couldn't pass that up. This was one of my favorite insert sets from when I was a kid. The Then and Now hologram collection. From what I remember, they were a tough chase back in the day. They were tough to pull. And to be able to get the Mickey Mantle for $1, yes please. Very cool card. Goes right into the PC there. And I do love the Archives Reserve set. The refractors just look fantastic. Another Al Kaline for $1. Love that. Ozzie Smith for $1, die cut. Super nice there. An early Ozzie Smith, 1982 tops. Ozzie Smith, like that one, for $1. Oh, I think I picked this out. I picked these two up from my buddy John in his dollar boxes. McGuire, X-Fractor for $1. Brett Beatty Silver Pack for $1. Gunnar Henderson for $1. Juan Soto for $1. Couple Juan Sotos $1 a piece. Great Brett Beatty refractor rookie for $1. Centering here is not great. Top to bottom's off. Maybe a little bit right to left as well, but still great to have a refractor rookie of Brett Beatty there. Jordan Walker rookie for $1. Alec Baum rookie for $1. Then picked up a couple of these color refractors here. I love the Heritage refractors. They always look great. And this Austin Riley just looks fantastic. Numbered to 573. Just a really cool looking card. So that red refractor really pops on this design from 2022. Harper Purple, very cool. And then probably my biggest purchase of the show was this one. 1958 Topps Ted Williams All-Star. And I'm building that 58 set just as my labor of love build. It's a time-consuming build, or it's going to take me forever to do it. But picked this one up, and I think I paid the guy $25 or $30 for it, which I feel is right around comps, especially when it has a crease. right there. You can see right by the top of the W all the way up to the side of the mouth. There's a little crease there, but that does not concern me at all. I'm not worried about grading this one. What I am going to do is put it in my 58 top set, and it's going to be a placeholder. If I ever want to upgrade it, I can upgrade it, but this Ted Williams card walked to my table. I didn't have to seek it out. Great looking card, and it's a really cool one. I'll put that one on display. And the last little bit here, the final cards I got. A lot of these were cards that I picked up, or that my buddy John gave me for my part of my Christmas gift, and then some other additions from my personal collection, guys. So start off with the Miguel Cabrera. Obviously, you guys saw some of my 2022 Chrome Platinum openings. I love that set, and my buddy John got me a few of the Miguel Cabrera refractors. Just the base refractor, the prism refractor, which are both not numbered, and then the fuchsia cracked ice or something, numbered to 100. Awesome looking card. One of my favorite insert sets from this year was this Launched into Orbit from Topps Chrome. I think it was Sonic. Nice little die cut there. From the Topps Chrome Platinum, or sorry, Topps Chrome Sapphire. This great Miguel Cabrera refractor there. Cool looking card. And then a 2019 Bauman Chrome refractor of his, numbered to 499. So great additions to the Miguel Cabrera PC. It's over there. And then the last ones are just the Jeter editions. And so these were all purchased for $1 a piece or $3 a piece. This one pulled from a pack. It's the short print, so it's actually like a $15 to $20 card. Very nice little card there. Derek Jeter MVP 2000. This one is numbered, serial numbered to 2000. Pick that up for $1. A nice holographics, or Ionics. Sorry, this is the UD Ionics R60 for $1. Sports Illustrated Baseball Best, $2. Picked up a couple of rookies. Not fantastic condition. Obviously, you can see the whitening on the side is... I won't be able to grade those very easily. They won't come back a high grade. At best, a 9. But $3 for that one. Always pick them up for that price or less. And I paid $1 for this one. So, great deal on that one. And this one actually looks better than the $3 one. I think that's just on the penny sleeve there in the top left corner. But paid $1 for that. Paid $1 for that. And the last card is probably the piece that, my favorite piece of the Christmas gift my buddy John got me, was this Topps Finest 1996 Finest Phenoms Derek Jeter. And the funny thing is, I was just looking at purchasing this same card in the same grade probably 2 weeks before this. And he got it for me for Christmas, which is such a cool gift, especially for a Derek Jeter collector. Like these early Jeter Topps Finest Chrome cards, especially with the coating on it, in a decent grade. Like, it's just such a cool collection. So, but that's what I picked up at the show. And I'm going to put some pictures in here. I have a short video. I didn't take much video of the show. I didn't get to get out from behind the table too much. We only had from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock. They had another event in that same venue after our show, so we had to scoot out of there earlier this time. Or else I probably would have gone around and done a little bit more shopping. But, yeah, this is it. I feel like it's a little good haul from actually not making too much at the show. I feel like it was slower this year, or this show, and I wasn't able to move as many cards, which means I wasn't able to go buy as many cards. And so, but I feel like the ones that I did pick up, it was definitely a great show just for the small haul. It was very impactful for my personal collection. Great Miguel Cabrera, Derek Jeter cards adding in, and then, of course, building some vintage sets, and then the Star Wars stuff there to add in as well. So, as always, thanks for watching Zach Collect Stuff. Keep collecting, have fun with it, and I'll see you soon.
Some at Santa.
Yeah, I think you did.
And then my brother might have bought some.
I think somebody else picked up. I had a 1-on-1 in here. Somebody picked up the 1-on-1.